tonight.
We're also reviewing this bottle of wine from Honig Napa Valley. Chosen 14 Cap Soft. Definitely be a good choice.
Nice cap and Rutherford bench. Let's get to the review.
Let's do it. Alright, so we're going to start with Jon Snow, King of the North. Definitely got to see a little bit of what he's going to be getting into this season. It's definitely interesting.
Yeah, for sure. We already see Sansa and Jon Snow having a little bit of a tiff on how they're going to rule. Obviously, the Umbers and the Karstarks had problems, and they came against the Winterfell. And when that happened, their houses were fall. And now since Sansa's having issues with who should have those houses.
And Sansa's also having that big trouble about the whole loyalty issue.
Yep.
How she was saying about she believes that the people that had turned against her at one point should definitely be punished.
Yep.
And while Jon Snow was also saying that he is not going to punish them for, I think she said, the sins of their fathers or something.
Yep.
So that was definitely an interesting point. So we're going to look forward to seeing where they go with that.
Yeah, and during this whole exchange, you see Lord Baelish, Littlefinger, just like reveling and laughing in it because in chaos, he thrives and he always puts little things in people's ears to make them turn on people.
Yeah, exactly. He's always looking for the next step of how he can get more powerful while screwing someone else over.
For sure. How about Khaleesi? What do we see her going to Dragonstone?
That's gonna be very nuts. I mean, the way the episode ends and the way how she is like entering the whole her what would say like her lost throne, I guess.
Yeah, her family.
It's definitely interesting to see that too.
Yeah, she walked on the land and she walked up to her castle steps and saw her old throne that her dad ruled from, and Aerys and all Targaryens all the time.
How about the way it ended though? That was the craziest part. The way she knocked her, she looks at the zooms out from the table and says, "Shall we begin?" That was just honestly awesome, dude.
Yeah, we keep seeing more themes of just how powerful now it's all the women in Westeros. All the great men have all died. Stannis, the Baratheons, everyone who's ever stood has died, and now the women have all taken power, and they're all wearing black.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
After that, then we see we go back to we thought it was a smaller tale, but actually it's developing really big with Samwell Tarly in
the infamous bathroom scene.
There we go.
That's gotta be one of those cringe-worthy scenes of combining the food to the bathroom to his daily duties that he thought he was gonna be all high and powerful out there, and it turned out to be completely different. And obviously, it's a good twist of that.
Yeah, him and his lady, I think it was Lily, or her name.
I think it is Lily. I don't know what
And they're looking through the old Maester books, trying to find some dragon glass, where they can find dragon glass. And literally, she finds this. She finds a huge keep of dragon glass, and where is it? It's in Dragonstone. So they send a raven off to Jon Snow to go find this dragon glass with a Dragonstone.
That's gonna be interesting to see because you see Khaleesi's gonna be there, and then when Jon Snow, they may end up being up there, all going for the same thing. It's gonna be weird to see what she's gonna do with it,
Yeah, no one knows.
How she's gonna react.
No one knows her army's there for Dragonstone now. Jon Snow's about to go there, right? Yeah. We'll probably something like that develop in later episodes, but who knows?
Yeah, we'll see. We gotta stay tuned for that one.
Yeah, we one thing that was we've always been kind of this lurking, dooming tandem with Jaime Lannister and Cersei Lannister. About that.
Yeah, that's interesting, because especially when we saw, I can't remember the name of the dude that came, what's the name, the king that challenged him about the proposed pretty much to Cersei.
Oh, you're on Greyjoy. Jesus.
Yeah, so that was interesting to see, because you see kind of Jaime have a little feud with him, so that's going to be a future rivalry, between, and Cersei's kind of not impressed.
Right.
Pretty much, this guy comes in all boasting about how he has all these ships and how he's going to help take over the land and all this stuff, and they need him pretty much. And Jaime's kind of calling his bullshit off the bat.
Yep.
Cersei, but Jaime's getting more offended, you see it more visibly. And Cersei, she's kind of trying to play cool and kind of watch her words.
Sure.
But dang well, she's scheming.
So she's very conflicted, and they all kind of are, because obviously Jaime loves Cersei, but they won't speak about how their last child has killed himself, and she won't speak about it. This is their son together. And you also see Jaime also coming to her aid and being right there for her when things happen. So how conflicted is that, where your sister that you love won't talk about the child she helped kill, but then obviously some guy's coming there to court her to marry her, and she's listening to the things he has to say.
I mean, I think at the same time it's probably kind of she doesn't want to face reality of what she did.
Absolutely.
And I think, but at the same time though, she didn't really have a heart, so you really can't say that. It's kind of weird, because she didn't just kill her son; she killed all those people.
Yeah.
She killed Marjorie. She killed everyone. So you never know. She's got an interesting way of thinking. That maybe the writers did an interesting way of doing that.
Yeah.
Showing how she thinks.
And Jaime's one of those guys that the first couple seasons you hated his guts,
Oh,
but
yeah.
now you kind of got with the Brienne thing. You kind of cheered for the guy. He actually has a heart now.
That's You never would have thought I'd seen that one coming, honestly.
And we just a good beginning and ending of the episode was with Arya. Everyone loves Arya. Arya is one person that will never die in the whole show. George R. R. Martin's already said it. But in the beginning, we see him take over Robert Frey's face and kill everyone, all the Freys, and at the end,
Yeah, and then you get to see even Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, right.
Ed Sheeran makes like a little quick cameo, I guess you would say, and that's an interesting scene because you see her talking to actually all the Lannister guards, and they actually don't even take it very seriously because they ask her what she's doing, and they're kind of confused when she says that she's heading to what King's Landing, right?
Yes.
And they're all like, "Oh, what are you going there for?" And like the way like her like dramatic line is, she's gonna kill the queen, and they all kind of look at her like, "What?"
Yeah, they all laughed at her.
Yeah, they all laugh at her. So I mean, you can tell that that's gonna be an intense scene, and hopefully develops in the following episode to see what's gonna take off with that.
I think she's gonna kill them all.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully Ed Sheeran doesn't die.
Give props out to Ed Sheeran. He actually deleted his Twitter account after this all happened because he got so much bad press and so many fans were just saying you were horrible, you're a douchebag, no one had to come over and bust throws. He's like, dude, I was asked to do the part, right? There was singing involved. And so I feel bad for the guy. You didn't do bad. You did well.
Yeah, definitely.
So what would you rate this episode?
I would give it a, I mean, just because we're coming back in, probably a 4 out of 5, you know?
Yeah, 4 out of 5. What?
Dragonheads, definitely. Dragonheads. That's gonna be the new, I think our new rating system for the.
Yeah, I'm gonna give our a little bit of work here. I'm gonna go 3 thrones, a dragon head, and 2 Lannister hands. Roll it or not.
Yeah, it works.
So thank you for taking the review. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, of course. Thanks.
So
in this part of the show, we'll be breaking down the Honig, actually the actual wine that we're tasting right now. Like I said earlier, it's Napa Valley 2014 caps off. And yeah, we're gonna explain a little bit about the bottle.
Yeah, Rudy and I went to Napa and got this bottle at their tasting room. It's phenomenal. It's Rutherford Bench. It's phenomenal. It's known for their cab grapes. It's Sauvignon Blanc. I love this wine. I get it all the time. It's very fruit forward. It's thick. You can taste a little bit of black tea leaves in it. People take all kinds of coriander stuff and things I can't really taste out of them. What I can tell you is it's very fruit forward. It's a very bold, big cab. It has eucalyptus notes, which I enjoy.
I would say definitely, it almost tastes like a black cherry too. But it's got a very good smell. It's a little stronger on the alcohol, like you can actually smell it, but I mean, it's not like overwhelming, you know? That's a good thing about it. And another thing too is it's actually got really good legs on it. You can just definitely tell it's like minimalist, and you can't really see through, which is obviously good.
Sure.
So it makes it for a good drink, I think, definitely. For a good dinner.
Yeah, one thing people like big caps for is just for their boldness and how thick they are. You drink this in your mouth, it tastes like some thick grape juice. It's not like some real thin, Pinot that washes down. You have to gulp this down. It's really delicious.
Like I imagine this goes perfect with a steak. I'll tell you that.
Absolutely,
definitely. Just tell.
Oh, and under $50, finding a great cab in Napa under $50 is almost unheard of. But
that's a steal.
Yeah, no bad. Thank you very much for watching the show.
Yeah,
good review, baby.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers.